Itt mindenkinek. Reméljük minden a legnagyobb rendben van. Mindenki felkészült egy kis Dragon Dogmázásra. Láttam Kukat is már a harmadik részt. Ami nyilván nem a Dragon Dogma 3-at, hanem a harmadik streamet csinálja belőle. Mármint az első részből. Jó, mindegy, ez kicsit bonyolult lett. Na nézzük, elindul egyáltalán ez az egész. Kép már megjött. Ez, hogy miért fordít shadereket, az egy ilyen... Jó, hadd csinálja. Frissítettem videókártya drivert. Ha frissül a videókártya driver, akkor újra kezdett teljes... Jaj, ezt nem tudtam. Akkor ez egy pár percig el fog tartani. Kár volt videókártyát frissíteni, mármint drivert. Nem hiszem, hogy... Hát már mondjuk amúgy ki tudja, mert viszonylag új játék, de... Nem szoktam észrevenni, hogy jobban futnának a programok azért, mert fú, videókártya drivert frissítettünk. Nem nagyon tudnánk olyat mondani, aminél ez így számított. Mivel általában szoktam frissítgetni, ezért nem tudom megmondani, hogy milyen, amikor nem frissíted már vagy egy éve, akkor lehet, hogy már az így okoz gondot esetleg, vagy hasonlók, de amúgy még azt sem nagyon hiszem. Hát ahhoz, hogy ez számítson, olyan dolgokat szoktak berakni, hogy a legújabb játék, a legtutibb top kártyám valahogy fusson. Hát mit tudom én, 49 van, és a legújabb megjelenő videóizé játékod, és lesz az a legújabb driver update-et, akkor elhiszem, hogy ott észreveszed. De amúgy viszonylag van egy ilyen loft kártyád, mint nekem, hogy egy ilyen 46 van. Arra nem nagyon optimalizálnak drivert. Pont szarják. Nyilván el lehetne olvasgatni, hogy mik az újdonságok, és biztos rengeteg minden van irogatva, hogy miért jobb, meg ilyenek, de... Én maximum tényleg ennyit veszek észre belőle, a shaderek fordítása. És közben olyan hangot ad ki a számítógépnek a ventilátora, mint ami most éppen megpróbálja kiköhögni a lelkét, úgyhogy gondolom lelkesen 100%-on pörget körülbelül mindent. A fejemtől nem látszik, hogy iszonyatosan száguld a csík. De majd valahol... Aha, nem fog fölbukkanni, mert itt végig van a kamera. Jó van. Kitakarom. Nem takarom ki? Azaz. Na, hát akkor most plusz 200 FPS-sel fog futni a játék, vagy nem? Valószínűleg nem, de azért se lehet tudni. Valami, bármi. Új. Ja, ki lehet kapcsolva a HDR, az is a hülye driver miatt. Jó, mindegy. Most nem szenvedünk vele. Pedig amúgy jobban néz ki. Hú, ezt hogy megpörgeti. Jó, mindegy, nézzük, mi ez? Nézzük meg. Valami lesz. Hol a rosszabb? Ja, itt vagyunk a Sphinxnél. Oh. Na, hát beszéljünk vele. Hello, Carl.
Your resolve is commendable. The fool beholds a sage in the mirror. The sage a fool. Which is it you see, I wonder?
Jaj.
Our eyes are our allies.
Jó, ezt tudom.
They betray, for eyes tell lies. So I advise, and thence do lead astray. Yet, how will your eyes advise you? Venture through yonder door, and retrieve that which is of greatest value.
Hát ez itt van az ajtó felett a ládába. Erre emlékszem. Véd, dragon! Bizú is van, Dragon úr. Valamit meséljél már. Mindig olyan kis csöndben vagy. Pecsétlő fiola. Elvileg tudom, hogy kell beadni a true endinget. A sárkány háton kell tökön szúrni magadat a Ghost Blade-del, ha minden jól megy.
Come to test your wits. Yet, how will your eyes advise you? Venture through yonder door and retrieve that which is of greatest value.
Összesárkozott sárkányt. Hát és az hogy?
This is your choice. The greatest worth your eyes descried. Indeed, this is what I sought. Your eyes see true. No greater worth can there be than that found in simplicity. As promised, I shall bestow upon you a prize. Collect it from yon chest and take this file too. Its purpose I shan't divulge. How you use it is up to you.
Outstanding.
Akkor nem fog sikerülni. Ha ezt mind meg kell csinálni hozzá, akkor nem fog sikerülni. Már fogalmam sincs, miről beszélsz. Nem hiszem. Na, őrületrejtéd.
They say. They are bound fast, as night is to day. So bring forth your most beloved to me, that I might gauge the depth of your...
Ó, ez is easy. Jó, ez is easy.
Come to test your wits. Love is as twin to madness, they say. So bring forth your most beloved to me, that I might gauge the... Is this your most beloved you bring before me?
Nagyon jó pszichóra megcsinálták a Sphinxet.
Very good. Not half bad. Yet only one you bring? I thought you capable of more. A promise made, a promise kept, and so I shall...
Well, well. Colour me surprised.
Come to test your...
Nem tudom. Ebbe a végigjátszásban meg akarok csinálni egy pár olyan achievementet, ami eddig nem volt, meg eddig sikerült 2.
The parent knows the child, yet the reverse is far from true. The child knows not the parent, such is the parent's due. I am a lost child, for kinship do I yearn. So bring to me my parent, that I might better...
Oké, ez is easy. Kell hozni egy Sphinx nevezető pont. Lerakta? De hát nem rakta le.
As a matter of fact, one must...
Ellopta.
Soul, shunning armor in all its forms. Now there's a thought.
Nem értem. Az inventory-ban nincs benne. Miért nincs benne? Miért nem tudom? Jó, szerintem töltsük vissza. Ez valami bug. Na, akkor előre, vagy hol tartunk mi ebbe?
Come to test your wits. The parent knows the child. I am a lost child. So bring to me my parent.
Oké. De miért nincs az inventory-ba az a kő benne, bazd meg? Csalás, ellopta, bazd meg. Hát... Tönkretette az egészet, hát ide akartam lerakni a teleportkövet azért, hogy vissza tudjunk jönni. Plusz az egyik kérdésre az a válasz, hogy oda kell neki adni. És az előbb szedtem ki innen ebből a ládából. Itt vettem föl, konkrétan, ebből. Itt volt benne az inventory-ba. Júzoltam, és eltűnt. Hát az Isten megbassza már a kurva életet. Hát hogy a kurva anyját, bazd meg?
Oh, what does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Csalógeci játék, bazd meg. Bugos fos. Aj, geci, bazd meg. Nagyjából a mai napomat elkúrta, az biztos. Ezen fogom idegesíteni magam 2 órával később is. Onnan a faszomból szerzünk másikat.
Every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
Meg így összesen egyel kevesebb lesz, tehát nem érdekel, geci, bazd meg. Nem tudom, hol volt az előtti mentés, de visszatöltjük azt. Valószínűleg az nagyon-nagyon-nagyon régen volt, és akkor meg nem lesz... Töltöz, baszom az egészet, azt csinálunk mást. Hát nem vagyok hajlandó, geci, a kurva anyjáért lopja el, bazd meg a szájba kurtitemet. Hát nem lehet semmit visszatölteni, bazd meg. Automatikusan betölti, bazd meg, azt a mentést, amelyik nem kell. Faszom az egész, bazd meg.
Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest. Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
Pick up every little thing you find, and your pack will soon outweigh you. Well, I know it, yet I cannot seem to resist.
Dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade.
Hark! The flapping of bats' wings. My word, this ox cart has been destroyed.
Be on your guard, lest we meet a similar fate.
Careful now. One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loosed from it would carry tremendous lethal force.
This could grant us an edge in battle if we use it well. Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you, Arisen.
Fire's fury sharply and alienates these fiends will be truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. Well done.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Overconfidence is an enemy in
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm. as they say.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
'Tis a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible. I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
Time spent camping isn't necessarily time wasted.
Arisen. I should have expected you may yet linger here. Steer clear of fire. On my way. You'll not get to it with this.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but
Úgy döntöttem, visszatöltöm a fogadósat, úgyse bírnám ki idegileg. Azóta ezzel nem észtem magam. Egyszerűbb rászállni magunkat. Nem tudom, mennyivel kerülünk vissza, lehet, hogy vagy 4 órával, de inkább újra azt a 4 órát, mint hogy eltűnjön végleg az a kibaszott portkristály. Most a nagyon jó kérdés, hogy ez mikor volt. De talán pont azelőtt, hogy fölmentünk volna a Sphinxhez.
Ambrosius if we are to learn more of the Godsway.
És akkor annyira talán nem
I
vészes.
believe I can guide you to the person in question.
De pont eléggé vészes, de hát...
well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change. We're hardly so destitute as to shun an ox cart services. What say we ride one to our destination?
És akkor már most kéne magunkkal vinni egy olyan pont, aminek olyan a neve,
Final say in the matter.
hogy azért ne kelljen visszajönni.
Come, I'll lead the way.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. I dare say I've accomplished a few feats. It will be an honor to serve by your side.
Na.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an
Én nem tudom, itt van-e még dragon, de mi van akkor, ha megöljük a Sphinxet?
harm in those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses.
Akkor megkapjuk az összes lootot,
And in
vagy...
time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
That sounds most unpleasant.
Miért jó megölni a Sphinxet?
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
I say we give it a push and see what happens. That's thrilling.
Cool job.
Now I could feel so alive.
Hát akkor megcsináljuk azt, hogy itt az első kérdésekre válaszolok, hogy meglegyen az a kurva portkristály többek között.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Aztán megpróbálom elkapni, hogy ne repüljön el nélkülem, mert arra is kíváncsi vagyok. Eternal Végstone.
Gathering materials makes for dull.
És ahova repül, ott akkor megtámadjuk, azt megpróbálom megölni.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Eternal Végstone. De az Eternal Végstone az azt jelenti, hogy nem tűnik el?
Sort of interest. A ballista.
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand.
You have my protection. One more push, bring it down. Strike fast and
Wasn't that to lose against a formidable foe?
Considering the might of our combined experience, what other outcome could there have been?
Használatos. Hát akkor megette a fene, ha egyszer
It's not a
használatos.
foe to be heedlessly challenged.
There is a chance we might prevail. Shall we try our hand?
Well fought, Arisen. The team has some catching up to do. That was certainly worthwhile. I grant you 5 plays. I will protect you. These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loosed from it would carry tremendous lethal force.
Let us make use of this during battle. No doubt, 'twould catch our foes unawares.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
At any rate, the pawns in this party are women all.
And yet, no two of us are the same. Let my magic launch you in an elemental
Rossz gomb. Már kínomba röhögök. Ahelyett, hogy felugrottál volna a levegőbe láncsával lefelé, hogy rá a fejére, egy kiugrott előre, azt lezuhant az akadékba. Majdnem jó, csak a gomb X helyett a gomb A-t kellett volna megnyomni. Kis különbség.
Seems that we must seek out this embrace.
Mondhatni minimális, de
If you would be so
hát ez
kind,
van.
I shall take you to the one you seek.
Ajaj.
I'm a
Egy fokkal jobb volt, de még mindig nem az igazi. Nehéz ezt összehozni, úgy látszik. Azt akarom, hogy ugye ráugrasz, és amikor segre ül, akkor tök sok staminát húzna le, hogyha kapaszkodsz. Tehát fölugranál a levegőbe, és van egy ability, amiből a levegőből lefelé tudsz szúrni, és az milyen kurva menőn néz neki, amikor ő segre ül, te elugrasz a fejéről fölfele, megfogod a lándzsát, és fölülről fejbe szúrod. Még mindig nem volt jó. Nem létra! Nem létra, nem létra, egyáltalán nem létra. Ez eddig jó. Most ugrik a seggére, na? Nem? Hát inkább nem ugrik a seggére, nem mer, bazd meg. Ez volt az amúgy. Azért a végére összehoztuk.
The way forward is unclear. How are we to proceed?
Leave this to me, Master. I'll see us through.
Se tudom, hol vagyok. Nem ide akartunk jönni, azt garantálom. Hát ez mind szuper, de nem akartunk erre jönni. Most azért, mert leestem, mehetünk körbe-vissza? Bazd meg.
Speaking of which, the pawns in this party are women all.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
Jó van.
I do not espy any suitable footholds.
Have you forgotten my abilities, Master? I can make it there in a trice.
Shall I assist?
Akár, hogy próbálgattam, Stréhen fölfele nem tud ugrani, véletlenül sem.
Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid?
Working its ill effects upon the Arisen.
Kicsivel veszélyesebb vagyok magamra ezekkel az ability-kkel, mint a mobokra, ez biztos.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen?
Another ladder! Was there a moment? We must try to find a moment to gather our strength.
Tis a strange sort that ventures willingly into darkness.
Van a shortcut.
Strike hard enough, and we might not have to do this twice.
Strike fast and true, and our authority shall fall. No, the Arisen has been poisoned. Fall back, and I will heal with my magic. Wait a minute. I grant you royal flame. My thanks.
I'll gather this. It might be of use. Oh, well spotted. Indeed. Good on. On you for being so observant.
One of us has been poisoned. I knew you would prevail, Master.
The team has some catching up to do.
Outstanding. I shan't allow any further harm. My magic imbued your weapon with the fury of the enemy.
És van valami olyan acsi is, hogy nappal is, meg este is az összes féle húst süsd meg. El nem tudom képzelni, hogy még hogy nem sütöttem meg mindegyiket.
You'll not live to regret this!
An attack from unexpected quarters. Pray be careful.
Arisen.
Shall I give it its comeuppance?
Hark!
Hardly the cleanest of beasts.
Or it fell from the beast as it breathed its last. Our movement is restricted here. It would be troublesome if we were forced to do battle.
Let us conclude our business and be quit of this place. There is naught to be gained from lingering.
My word. Never did I dream of Holy attacks will serve us well here.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but...
You have my protection. I watch you by a flame. Well,
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Na hát ezt megerőszakoltuk, jó van.
I have but two words for that performance. Utter perfection.
let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Na, és már is itt vagyunk, hogy megpróbáljuk újra. Fú.
Another drunken adventurer come to take my life. Many have tried, and as you can plainly see, all have failed. I would abandon any such fool ideas if I were you. After all, that which is won by brute force is apt to be lost to the same. Perhaps I might interest you in a game of wits instead. I set before you a simple task. Solve my riddles to satisfaction. Should your answers please me, I will bestow upon you the contents of yon chests. If so, take your place and we shall begin. Your resolve is the fool beholds a sage in the mirror. Our eyes are our allies, yet oft do they betray, for eyes tell lies. Yet, how will your eyes advise you? Venture through yonder door.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
I shan't let them harm you.
As they say, he's risen and defeated this soul without us.
That was certainly worthwhile. Let my magic scar you in an elemental wound.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
This is no ordinary vessel.
Azért ez is tipikus bunkóság. Rögtön a bejárat fölé.
This calls for a thorough inspection.
Come to test your wits. Yet, how will your eyes advise you? Venture through yonder door and retrieve that which is of So, this is your choice? The greatest worth your eyes descried? Indeed, this is what I sought. Your eyes see true. No greater worth can there be than that found in simplicity. As promised, I shall bestow upon you a prize. Collect it from yon chest and take this phial too. Its purpose
Outstanding.
Come to test your wits. Love is as twin. So bring forth your most beloved to... Come to test your wits. Love is as twin. So bring forth your most beloved to me. Is this your most beloved you bring before?
Kurva jó, amikor így rád néz. Full pszichó.
Well, well. Very good. Not half bad. Yet only one you bring. I thought you capable of more. A promise made, a promise kept.
Well, well, colour me surprised.
Na. Ott van benne az a fos, ami eltűnt. Itten van. De elmentem, nyilván nem lehet, mert miért is lehetne?
Come to test your wits. The parent knows that I am a lost child, so bring to me my pet.
Oké, viszont most már készültünk ezzel is. Rüm. Te meg menj innen! Üff.
Come to test your wits. The parent knows the child, yet the reverse. I am a lost child, so bring to me my parent, that I. And you claim this to be the parent I seek. Indeed, you are correct. All is in the name. You have proven your wits, and so I shall bestow upon you a prize. Collect.
$1200? Mondjuk az nem kevés. Hogy lehet RC-t farmolni vajon?
Come to test your wits. Life is an enigma, a lender of mortal. So grant to me what you most prize, and thence elude your ponderous demise. So, this is your prize to possess. Do you consent to give it to me, knowing that it may never be returned?
Na ezért idegesített, hogy eltűnt, mert amúgy ezt oda lehet neki adni. És ez csak így... Puk!
Well, well.
Akkor nyilván szopás.
That's the spirit. Such generosity deserves a reward, methinks. Why don't you talk?
Nagyon jó. Most se lehet elmenteni, gondolom. Nem, hát miért lehetne? Pedig el kéne, mert el fog repülni, és olyan nehéz elkapni ezeket. És hogyha elbaszom az elkapást, akkor visszatöltöm. Jó, látom, hogy most mentette automatán, de ezt leszarom az automatát, bazd meg. Jaj. Geci Japának még ezzel is szopatják a népet, hogy nem lehet egy rendes szévet csinálni, bazd meg. Jézusom, most küld el a... Aha, jó. Ó, geci. Oké. Hát most nagyon remélem, hogy a legelsőre gondol. Hűha.
I've just had a thought. Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Now there's a thought.
Nem értem, miért nem hagyja használni.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
It is enough to make camp only when the need arises. I will protect you.
Akkor ez nem buk, csak kurvára nem értem, hogy miért. Nyomorult japánok, bezzeg. Mind a pokolba fog megrohadni, ez biztos. És elveszi. Hát elveszi, bazd meg. Jó, mindegy, leszarom, most már így. Nekem jó, hogy van nálunk egy.
Oh, what does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
De mi New Game Plus-ban nem lehet teleportálni, vagy? Jó, most megint eltörtük mind a kettőt. Megint visszatöltöm az elejétől, ha ezen múlik. Tehát, hogy... Ezt nem bírom ki idegileg. Elvettem mind a kettőt. Hú, visszamegyek, megölöm és visszatöltjük. Lehet, hogy megyek a gecibe. Ezt nem is játszunk ezzel soha többet. Hát a kurva anyádért veszed el. Azért a kétszarért jöttem ide, szoptam végig az egész. Hát az volt a lényeg. Tudjak végre teleportálni a kurva anyádat. Ó, bazd meg. Biztos, hogy nem értem, miért csinálja. Mi a kurva anyádért csinálja? De hogy így miért?
Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Csak azt meg lehet támadni. Nem nagyon érdekli.
Violence will avail you not, and merely grant me passing sport.
I've been waiting.
Whatever it is you need, gladly enough.
I shall suffer this no longer. I'd hoped for some sport, but you've proven yourself wanting. Farewell.
I can scarcely see a thing in the smoke.
Simán elrepült. Na. Nagyjából, amit ma csináltunk, 1 óra 16 perc alatt, az így kuka. Mintha el se
Seems that we
kezdtük
must
volna.
seek out Ambrosius if we are to learn more of the God's way. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
És az a legszebb benne, hogy
Lead on.
ötletem sincs, hogy miért, és hogy tudunk ezen változtatni. Mert ha visszamegyek, megcsinálom újra,
Such as these.
megint nem fog működni, mert nem tudom, miért nem működik. És ez nem bug, ez valami feature. De ötletem sincs, hogy...
What are you doing? We've not been given leave to rest yet.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
A leghalványabb segédfingom sincs, hogy miért csinálja.
This journey will be a long one.
Úgyhogy egyelőre nem megyünk oda, mert
Save our feet the bliss.
rá kéne jönni, hogy miért nem tudok teleportálni jelenleg a játékban. Valami okának kell, hogy legyen. Rosszabb se tudja, hogy mi
Choice to
ez.
make, though I certainly wouldn't begrudge the chance to put my feet up.
NG pluszban nem lehet teleportálni.
I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Vagy mi?
Not
Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Unbelievable.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
Ki a faszom akart veled beszélni? Rátámadnak az emberre, ilyen Jehova tanúi, bazd meg, azt így ajánlgatják magukat.
armed straight.
Letting the enemy gain the upper hand. early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Have you heard tell of an ox cart track? Honestly, I follow every regulation to the...
There's been much talk on the street, but I've heard rather enough of it. Oh,
Shall we visit the manor, as the maid bid?
Oh, you came, sir. I must confess, I feared you would not. But I forget myself. You must be wondering why I asked you here. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you. She is the spitting image of my young master, you see. 'Tis my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a...
Diana! Would you paint my mother a criminal?
But young master, I meant no offence.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind while I attend to matters of my own. Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the...
'Tis good to be reunited.
The hunting for one day.
Look as long as you can.
You the Arisen? I've been looking for you. Sven wants to meet with you. Says he'll be waiting in his quarters.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet ever since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel, but you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires proper treatment. I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only for your patience. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as I am able.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray bring my son back to health.
I will look after him. I swear it.
Hoy, Arisen! I was hoping you'd come by, so I could thank you again for... You wanted to ask me a favor this... So, this noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I'm not sure that'd work. I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble. Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? It all sounds a bit fishy to me. All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good at it, it's not my fault, okay?
Something fun to do.
Who's there?
Always sets me to think, this place.
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
I've scripture to recite once I've said my prayers.
What they say. I'll hold my head high.
Over here, if you please.
Naught but fry of late.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
Fields eerie with no one about.
Alright, but predicament.
Look, young master. She's here.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana, will you dress her and instruct her in her role?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery. And a flower from Melve seems just the thing. And she was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a memento of her old home by her bedside.
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey.
Dőljön össze minden ez az!
You know, the roads around Melve are supposed to be really dangerous. I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you, because it'll scare all the monsters away.
Fűzlik a Cyclops-tól.
Let's see. I almost forgot. Let's see. I almost forgot.
The lands around Melve are rife with poisonous flora. I'd hoped to pack an antidote for 'tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness beside.
Alright, but predicament.
It seems Master Sebastian is lacking a few supplies. Shall we gather what springs to mind?
Need anything?
Ez az egyik, ami kell, gondolom, ébresztőpor.
Many thanks.
Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest. What is life without a little spice?
Welcome to. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Over here, if you would. Follow along at your own pace, Master. I shan't leave you behind.
Do take care on the road, sir. These are dangerous times we live in.
Mi a fasz lehet az, ami bűzlik a vigyóton? Klopp szeme.
Much obliged.
Gyógyszer. Küklop szagú dolgot. Hát a küklop szemnek küklop szaga van. Az biztos, hogy ez az egyik.
Do take care on the road, sir. These are dangerous times.
Hát legyen egy küklopsz csont.
Times we live in. Much obliged.
Egy küklopcsont, ott van az ébresztő ital, és a magyarítás miatt fogalmam sincs, mi lehet ez a fakó. Valami fakulás elleni gyógyital kéne.
Fancy a look at my work?
Elgyengülést. Hát,
Always a pleasure.
mi lehet ez a fakó?
Need anything? Many thanks.
Adunk neki egy sima gyógyitalt.
Over here, if you please.
Nem lesz jó. Nem lesz jó.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on? There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Won't someone do aught about this?
Well then, I must confess, I only hope I've not. You think I ought to bring some meds? Let's see. Ah, I almost forgot.
I hear the safest way.
The lands around Melve are rife with poisonous flora. I'd hope 'tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides.
Valószínűleg a méregpoti. Jó, szerzünk meg egy méregpotit. Mármint méreg ellenállás potit.
It seems Master Sebastian is lacking a few supplies. Shall we gather what springs to mind?
Might as well take a look while you're here. Here, eh? Many thanks.
Busy out today.
Peruse at your leisure.
I have a feeling there's good.
I'm in no hurry to leave. Days like this make me glad to be alive. Can't work as late as I used to anymore. Suppose I'm tired.
Not a fright.
Look, as long as you please. Quite the predicament.
Well, I must confess, I only hope I've not. You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. I'm certain these will come in useful. Now, I really must be going. Wish me luck.
Take care, young master.
Come back safe.
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about procuring you a suitable reward, so pray do come visit us again.
Might have a little kip.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Some skills can only be honed on the battlefield.
I heard from Captain Brandt that you plan to make for Batal in order to continue your investigation. As for me, I've been looking into my mother's movements since last we met, and 'tis a letter she discarded. It seems to be addressed to someone called Phaesus. I passed an eye over it, though I failed to... Here, I thought it best that you have it. And if you do, that is only if you've the time to... I am in no position to make... Glad I am to see you well. I've been wondering how... No progress as yet, then. Well...
Így áll, mala. Jegyensten. Hello.
Blessing. The townspeople depend on me. Would that all my days welcoming so tranquil.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
Money can buy comfort, sure, but not happiness. The sculptor's home is located in back.
Sir Ludolf's lust knows no bounds. This time he's still, however pressed. No man is like to hand over his own. But his lordship doesn't take no for an answer. He employed his usual method, which is to say, he dispatched the watchhead on a mission to slay a Dullahan. Poor old Gregor departed last night. I'm sorry to say it, but he shan't be returning alive. That's the sort of man that noble is, you see. Naught noble about him, if you ask me.
Ha!
Now here's a surprise.
Plusz egy
At least all
zseton.
our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Let them talk. I'm too old to care. Time was, you scarce saw any beastrons here in. You'd think that'd be on account of immigration, but not so. See, a child born of both races always favors the beastron. At least I've never beheld a human with a beastron parent. Well, I suppose it might be possible, but 'tis unheard of. If we keep mixing, someday our kingdom will end up with more beastrons than they've got all in Batal.
Good tidings to you. Are you the Arisen, perchance? I thought you might be the one. My husband spoke of you, you see. 'Tis through him I hear... I suppose you're here to see him. You'll have to come another day, I fear. 'Tis a perilous mission at that. I've heard he is to fell a Dullahan at the Ildua's resting place. I worry for him. I do hope he'll fare all right. Oh, Sir Ludolf, you say? Aye, we're acquainted. He's been coming around oft of late. As I recall, his visit started just afore Gregor was given his new assignment. Why are you asking me about him? Does this have aught to do with my husband? What? No. You mean, not my Gregor? Sir Arisen, I beg of you, you must save my husband. You will be repaid, I swear it. No amount of gold can compare to his life. Just please, save him. Oh, thank goodness. Pray, go to him at once. My husband's life is in your hands, sir.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account.
Hú, közelebb nem volt. Jó.
If we are to aid Sir Gregor, we must needs make for the Ildua's resting place. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
'Tis a bit far. Perhaps we might employ the services of an ox cart?
Nice to see you again.
My legs are as lead.
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off?
If we seek monsters, we shall doubtless find them ere long. Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder how best.
An ogre is upon us! Keep it safe! Bear in mind that all rules out women with unwavering resistance. One more circle, down! Attack will end this foe. Attack now, while the ogre's attention is fixed on its favourite prey. You hurry. Felt that. I'll send you more for good measure. Or it fell from the beast that was the blood.
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
You have my protection. I grant your weapon a
That was well thought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Lehet az a baj a Sphinxes cuccokkal, hogy kétszer nem kaphatjuk meg őket?
Are we leaving already? Bother. Just get warmed up.
Ice's sting is yours to wield.
Simán lehet. De azt mondod, hogy azért szoptunk az elején egy ilyen órát, fölöslegesen, és estünk teljesen kétségbe, hogy nem hagyja használni a portkristályt, mert hiába NG plusz nem lehet megszerezni a Sphinx-től, meg lehet, csak nem hagyja
A
használni.
treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Hát ennek utána kéne olvasni. Valóban így van-e?
We are none of us alike in vocation. I will protect you.
Hát elég nagy bunkóság lenne.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Nothing I can't handle.
Seems this is where my luck runs out.
Suppose this is a fitting end for scum like me.
Someone's asking for a drubbing.
Tis a Minotaur.
It cannot weather Ice's numbing grip.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
Reckless opponent makes for instant prey.
Well done.
At least.
As a matter of fact, curious thing, one of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
eh?
No harm shall come to you.
You're going to regret that.
I knew you'd prevail, Master. I dare say, the Arisen is a beast of this lot without us.
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way?
I'm not interested.
These are not to be cured with all due haste. I shall be glad to assist you, Arisen. Take the power of ice and turn it against our foes. On my way! I must ask you to refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy.
Don't be such a worry, Waltz. I know what I'm doing. It would seem the creature was carrying something.
One of us has been poisoned! These fiends will be truly defeated when their skull is smashed beyond repair. This road is filled with my negligence.
for drawing the enemy, Arisen.
By your leave.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Simán belerugott a vízbe.
No harm shall come to you. The path to victory never would have occurred to me.
Well, well. Colour me surprised.
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Over here, if you would. Excellent. I could have done no better. Over here, if you please.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
You? What are you doing here? I have not called aid to the town.
Choice is most unpleasant, as you shall soon discover.
Ez a fejetlen lovas. Achievement. Geci, jó lenne, hát tudnának jönni a pónok.
Arisen, are you all right?
I am here to aid you.
Ideje lenne egy healnek ugyanis. Ez kurva durva, ne hülyéskedj, többször ide fogunk halni. A sárkány ehhez képest lófaszos tüfénye.
Watch your pretty master. Losing your balance on an incline this shot. Powerless.
What's this? Where's the fiend gone? Has it fled? I can hardly believe it. I fought a Dullahan and she'll live to tell the tale. But, fie! I've just remembered. See, I hadn't thought I'd return alive, but I didn't want to worry my wife when I departed. So I took a letter with me just in case, and when the tide of battle threatened to overwhelm us, I sent a runner to bear it to my wife, mere moments before your arrival. It would be an awkward thing for her to read my final farewell, only for me to arrive on the morrow, fit as a fiddle. Though I dare say she'd forgive me. Oh, 'twill be a blessing enough to see her again. I can ask for no more than that. Right, I'd best be off, if I'm to make it home before that letter arrives. Oh, and if I've not said it yet, thank you, sir. I'm well and truly in your debt.
De miért ment el?
Over here, if you would. I'd wager there's ought to be found here. We ought to take a closer look.
Idióta japánok, bazzag, annyi kurva isten faszát raknak bele hülyeséget, bazd meg. Agyibbasztó fasságot, hogy utána elrepüljön a moba gecibe. Már azt hiszed, hogy megtaláltad, meg fogtok küzdeni. Nem baj, valahogy legyőzöd, nem baj, ha geci durva. Nem, csak fogja magát, azt elrepül. De miért ne repülne el, ugye? Hát buzis lenne, ott maradna. Még a végén legyomnátok valahogy. Buzaráns japánok, bazd meg. De hogy jön vissza? Nem jön vissza. Hát miért jönne vissza? Ez ágában nincs visszajönni.
Would that such tranquility could last? I suppose 'tis so.
Valamit rosszul csináltam. Hát igen, föltelepítettem a játékot, ott lett elbaszva.
Now here's a surprise. At least all our efforts weren't for... Not.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
De ez nem jön vissza.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
Úgy örültem neki, hogy meg lesz a fejetlen lovasi is. Nem lett meg. Oké, hogy lehet kijutni erről a kibaszott szigetről?
Pray, light your lantern, master.
Ez az csúszál vissza, bazd meg. Ezért mesélybe sincs, Geci. Fú, a mai nap az nagyon frusztráló volt. Ám, hát csúszszál vissza. És most hogy keljek föl, ha egyfolytába visszacsúszik, bazd meg? Hogy mozduljak már meg, úgy, hogy nem csúszik vissza? Az Isten rohassza már meg a kurva anyjám.
We have found a material.
Idióta szar,
Different
bazd meg.
combinations of materials result in...
My thanks.
Persze.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. This ladder looks undead. Only attack sorcery is most effective against it. I got your weapon and magic. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe. Very true. Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Have my protection. This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Night is a frightful time to be wandering about. Shall we rest here till daybreak?
You're nothing to impress.
Let me get that.
Ta-da!
Take the power of ice and turn it against our foes.
Fú.
Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Bazd meg.
I fear we're going in circles.
We're lost. Plain and simple. We ought to retrace our steps.
I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it, if you like.
Arisen. I should have expected you may yet linger here.
Mondjuk jól néz ki.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
An astounding discovery. Indeed. Good on you for being so observant.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit. That moon goes away.
Now then,
Which way?
Do we decide based on our experience or trust to our instincts?
Hmm.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
ez az, basszák ki tárcára. Jó volt. De legalább egyből elmegy pauzra a játék, ha lerakott tárcára, ezt jól tudjuk.
Thank you.
Na, ennyivel volt könnyebb a sárkány. Mint a fej nélküli lovas, csak hogy itt tiszta legyen. Ég és föld.
What's that? Mark it in our minds as a place of interest.
That old man by the shore. What drives him so unbendingly out into open waters?
He's something of an enigma, isn't he?
Perhaps we will understand more in time.
Fancy a look at my wares? Always a pleasure.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch in my case. I'd best tidy up a bit before the customer comes.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Brought me some tales of your adventures, I hope? Go on then. Tell me of your latest
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
We shall be ill prepared for battle if we rest overmuch. It's a glad thing we rested when we did. We must not let down our guard. I see it's yours to wield.
No sense letting the wind gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Having more of these enemies will serve us well in battle.
So we have one next bargain member.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt this a tad too high, methinks.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
I will be your shield.
You are most gracious for you. As a token of my...
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
Phew.
Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful.
Slimes, there!
Ice will be most effective against this foe.
I shall heal you at once. Wait a moment.
You'll have to do better than that.
Our homecoming is at hand.
'Tis much safer here.
Unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here.
Shall we head there now? 'Twould save us having to make the trip again.
This isn't the way to our destination. But I presume you've a new...
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Sir Arisen, I cannot thank you enough for what you've done for us.
You've my humblest gratitude, sir. If not for you, I'd ne'er have made it home. Still, I doubt this is the last we'll be hearing from Sir Ludolf. He's not like to admit defeat after only one attempt. Where will I be sent next, I wonder?
Have you not heard, my love? Sir Ludolf has fallen deathly ill.
He has?
Aye, he was poisoned. And the tell of it, 'twas concealed in a gift. A bottle of wine or some such. But I suppose it's not so surprising. A dastardly man like that must have had no shortage of enemies.
True enough. I'm sure no few held a grudge against him for all he's done.
Indeed. Perhaps one might call this his just deserts.
My master and I fought a hard battle against the Dulan. Only for Sir Gregor to fall. At least he lives on here.
Aptly said.
Home at last!
Jó cuccokat adtunk a gyereknek, már túlélt az utat, beszarsz, jobb, mint az előzőben.
Welcome home, young master.
Thank you, Diana. I am glad to be back. 'Twas a hard journey, but I found what I sought. A blue sunbright, the sigil of our house. I only hope Mother will be pleased.
A blue sunbright. I thought they were make-believe.
Oh no, they're quite real. Rather rare, though, and particularly to Melv. I'm surprised you've heard of them, to be frank.
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that was donated to the Gracious Hand. I asked Sir Kendrick about it. He told me the flower's name.
A picture, you say? How very odd.
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from this very house. Indeed, the mistress has been very generous in her support of the Gracious Hand over the years.
For true? Oh, I must tell her thank you.
I think I could arrange that. I'm certain my mistress would be delighted.
Yes. Well, as for me, I'm just pleased to be home safe and sound.
All this racket! What's going on? Good gracious, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the Gracious Hand. Thank you ever so much for all you've done for us.
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress. I swear it.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the privilege of the nobility to help those who are less fortunate. Now, 'tis getting late. You had best be off. Do be sure to leave the house unseen. And fare you well, child. Know that where'er life may lead you, you may take pride in who you are. Come, Diana. I would speak with you alone. You have some explaining to do.
What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
Yeah, certainly took a foul turn back there. Perchance we stepped on all we shouldn't have.
A bitter end breeds no satisfaction. It seems that we must seek out this Ambrosius if we are to learn more of the Godsway. If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the... way for a change.
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Hmm.
You shan't hear me complain about an early repose. When I think of my travels, 'tis a mighty warrior who springs to mind.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen, and it seems I was right.
So, this Ambrosius fellow...
I'm in no hurry to leave.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
I'll have an early supper.
Do stop and have a look. Like wares of every ilk.
I keep feeling eyes on the back of my head.
I've got to hunt this stuff. Shift religious.
There's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
I suppose I ought mention the... The port crystal is set, but we'll have need of a fairy stone should we seek to make use of it.
A régieket le lehet rakni, az nem törik össze.
Batal is visible in the distance.
Different lands make different people. The hue of Batal's soil is as a symbol of that.
Így akarták megoldani azt, hogy ne farmolhassák ki végtelen, de...
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Meg lehet.
This ox cart's bound for... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
What ought I to do?
Halt! This village is under the direct authority of Her Grace the Queen. Lad, we understand each other.
Hello, for your master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Stop this! I beg of you! Nowhere to go!
Well met. Glad to see you in good health. The tyranny of the Queen Regent's faction knows no bounds. Passage into and out of the village is restricted, and we're being treated. I had intended to endure it till Ulrika returned to us. I'll be honest with you, as you've earned my trust. The Dragon's Flame has devastated the land here. Many of the villagers question whether when I mentioned as much in a letter I had smuggled to Ulrika. Only problem is how we're going to get past the soldiers. Perhaps if we could reclaim the stolen weapons. Alas, we villagers are kept under constant watch. It would be up.
Give it up! You've nowhere to go!
That's it!
Stop this! I beg of you! That's enough! Give it up! You've nowhere to go! I'm done for. Stop this! I beg of you! That's enough.
Our weapons are being kept in yon storeroom. With those...
Say, mayhap we could distract them. Then...
Nay, better not. We're simple...
Who goes there? You'll clear off if you know what's good.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
Bold of you, striding in here without permission. Come for the weapons, have you? Ah, you're welcome to...
How are you faring? Have you been able to procure any weapons for us? You've reclaimed our weapons. Well done, sir. I am certain the other... My thanks. I'd wager we stand a fighting chance now. The time has come.
I've got you cornered, rat.
Don't fret, I've got you. With me! Hold your ground. Do not let our foe approach. Have courage! This cannot be!
Retreat! We must withdraw and regroup.
No.
You have my gratitude for all you've done. If I were you, I'd leave this place afore reinforcements arrive. At any rate, this is where we part ways. But if you err of a mind to...
Ja, majd még meglátogatjuk őket. De én most elkúszok aludni már. Fú.
After you, Arisen.
Végül is volt, amire rájöttünk. Maradjunk annyiba. Na, még ökrös kocsival visszamegyünk.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my... Ox carts are...
This ox cart? I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
What should I get up to?
Azt itt szépen elmentjük. Azt majd próbálkozunk tovább. Néha visszanézünk oda, ahol volt a fejetlen csávó. Hát, ha előkerül és meg tudjuk gyújtani, meg ilyenek. Jó van. Jó pihenést mindenkinek. Jaj. Papá.